guys, welcome to the show. I am Shane Davis, 20-year comic book veteran, and if you guys will, hit like, subscribe, ring the bell for notification as we are on the road, to 10K. If you guys will look down below, you guys will see, be part of the crowd, be part of the 10K crowd. So you guys may or may not know me from working at DC Comics for 20 some odd years. And in those years, I've worked on Superman quite a bit. That would be in Justice League. That would also be in Superman Batman: The Search for Kryptonite. But mostly known for Superman Earth 1, where I had to tackle a reboot of Superman. Now, during that time, I also got to know Vin Deegan a little bit, Frank quietly, while he was working on Superman All-Star Superman, which is obviously an evergreen book, such as Earth 1 Superman. And interesting enough, there was a lot of Siegel Schuster stuff going around with Superman during the time. So I kind of have this understanding of Superman and what DC Comics always tries to navigate through for legal reasons. And one of the things that DC Comics, we talked about in this channel, that they're getting ready to face is public domain, which may be a bigger thing for DC Comics than Siegel and Schuster ever was. Public domain, it's going to be hard to win that fight. And we're going to talk about that as James Gunn has announced and shown the new Superman. Now, interesting enough, everybody's hung up on the costume, but that's actually the misleading part. I could ham and haw about the costume all day. That's not what the takeaway is here. And actually, this may spell doom, absolutely doom, for what is going to be the reboot of the DC cinematic universe for every movie that James Gunn announced. And I'm going to explain to you right here. Please hit like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. All right, here we go. The apathy that Superman has here. Casually putting on his boots, making sure, he's got his toes in the right spot, all of that stuff. The absolute lack of emotion as a giant alien eyeball seems to be blasting energy at what I assume the citizens of Metropolis, probably flames on their backs, all that stuff. We may even have what is like some sort of Lex Luthor building back here. If you can see my cursor, the weird, I guess, like capital H looking type building back there. Look, I get it. But why I'm going to read into that rather than go into all the details of the costume. Obviously, the spit curl is a change on it. All these things are for legal reasons. They have to maneuver things. Of course, he's got a different silhouette here. That S curl is off to the side of his head, which probably looks stupid at any other camera angle. Time will tell. Baggy suit, because, it's a younger Superman. I get it. But that doesn't mean why not just go for a tighter suit? Like, look how thick cut that suit is. Like, look at the sleeves there. Look at it. It's not even form fitting at this point. And honestly, I get it. Like, it's almost like we're making superhero suits that everybody can go home and make at home for cosplay and events like that. The collar, all that stuff. But everybody's seeing hope that there's red underwear in there and a yellow belt. Okay. So, they're giving us that, even though there's a weird S symbol. And some people are going to argue, why is it an S symbol anyways? It should be a Kryptonian symbol. It should be an S symbol. Okay. S for Superman. Okay. So let's get into why this is doom and gloom for the DC cinematic universe. Because everything's going to be up under Superman in a weird way. And that's also going to put a lot of pressure that this has to be a version of Superman that is a lot different than the version that will be public domain. So where do we go with that? Okay, so this is going to be a Superman that is not shocked by a giant eyeball shooting death rays at its citizens. People's backs are inflamed, all that good stuff. He's actually just going to be like, it's just a normal day. I probably did this 3 or 4 times. I'm actually quite annoyed to have to do some dare and do. It actually bothers me that I have to get up and save this person's whose back's on fire. Actually, this isn't even a threat. I've seen 20 of this guy pop up, and I'm just gonna have to be bothered to I don't know. He kind of looks like he's getting ready to scoop dog shit. He actually kind of looks like crypto shit on the fucking floor. And why didn't he let him out? That's kind of how he looks. He does not look like he gives 2 Fs about anybody. So this is the version of Superman we're going to get. which is ironic because James Gunn, I think himself, have even said maybe superhero fatigue set in and we got to just kind of go at it different ways. This is actually what I think is the outcome of superhero fatigue. This is how the average person probably feels about going and seeing another Superman movie. Now, there is a silver lining in this, and the silver lining in this is going to be maybe we will escape the origin story of Superman. Okay. Maybe there's a different story for Superman here that's not an origin story because arguably his origin story is his best story. Him deciding to be Superman, the last son of Krypton, Ma and Pa Kent, all of that stuff. Maybe we're going at I don't know, the tail end of Superman or something, or like he's just tired of being a superhero. But wherein this is the problem for the rest of the cinematic universe is like if Superman is riddled with apathy towards fighting aliens and death rays and saving people, then the DC universe must be a dime a dozen threats at Earth. So what does that do for the rest of the DC movies, right? Like how do you tell a Batman story in a world where Superman is, saving the Earth like 5 times a day? You're gonna say, Shane, that's comics. That's what happens. Sure. But once you start, and DC Comics has came across this problem and why they did Crisis and stuff in a lot of ways was to depower Superman. And a lot of times he's just too powerful. They're already going into that right here. The guy does too much saving the world. And now the rest of the heroes, what are they doing? If there's a threat in like a Batman and Robin movie, how big of a threat is it? Why didn't Superman just get over there and stop it? This is the problem they're going to have. Now, it's a real big problem because, again, all of this is about a shared universe. Of course, it's going to be about one day we'll have a Justice League movie of some sort. We'll have an Authority movie. There'll be guest appearances. But if this is how much world saving he does, that he seems bothered by it, is he even heroic? How is his character a symbol? How is he heroic? And again, there's going to be people. Why isn't he like bold and brave? And a lot of people have drawn comparisons to All Star Superman, where he's sitting on a cloud. Granted, with that image, he's sitting on a cloud, smiling back at the viewer, like amazed by the city. This guy looks like he hates the city. He actually looks like he hates being Superman. He actually looks with this charred up suit with dragging on his boot. Looks like he's bothered, like he was woken up from a really nice nap. There's better. He's actually looks like he's imagining things that he should be doing instead of saving citizens. To me, this is a really bad promo image to put out. It's different. I'll give you that. And that's the problem also, is everything they're probably going to do with this movie is about being different, about being a different Superman. And people are going to say, well, you've had that Superman. The real truth of it is Warner Brothers pretty soon won't own that version of Superman. The Superman that jumps buildings, and faster than the speeding train, all of that stuff. I'll pretty soon in my lifetime be able to do that Superman if I choose to and sell it, just like you will. So you guys are looking at corporate America chiseling out a version of Superman. Now, is that version of Superman going to hate being Superman? Is he going to be a self-hating superhero? Is that where we're at with this? I don't know. If you guys will hit like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Also, check out Axcend Level Up, $116,000. 3 kids going to video games, come right out with superhero powers. Go check this campaign out. Play the trailer. See if it's something you want. I'll leave you guys with the trailer. Actually, hit like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Let's get to 10K subs, and I'll catch you guys again with another video.
I dream of a world carefully crafted, beautifully flawed. This is Axcend. In this game of life, there is one thing that determines a victor. A player's ability to grow. A player's ability to evolve. A player's ability to survive. My name is Dog. Choose to play. Choose to upgrade. Choose to level up. choose to Axcend.